Hey, what's going on, crypto people? It is your boy, the Crypto Siege, with another day in the life, in the crazy life that is the digital asset space. What's going on, guys? Yes, it is. It is Wealth Wednesday, generational wealth strategies. We're going to get into some really good stuff tonight. Really excited about that. Putting your money to work, that is the deal. Learning to earn interest on your money is so significant. That's what the wealthy do. They put their money to work. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about one of the main staples. One of the main staples in the financial space is gold and even silver. We're going to talk a little bit about that. But this is the digital asset channel. So we're going to definitely talk about the digital asset space. What does it look like? What are you planning on doing? What are you going to do? You're going to put 80% of your wealth in the traditional market, 20% into the what is it? 20% into the digital space, or are you going to flip it? Are you going to put 20% into the digital space and 80% keeping it in the digital asset space? What's it going to be, guys? Do you know? Have you decided? Have you thought about it? We're going to get into that tonight for sure. I'm really excited about Wealth Wednesdays. I shared it with a networking group today. I shared this channel with a networking group today. So it's funny too, because a lot of them are, let's say they've been around for a while, right? They're used to the traditional market. So I'm excited about turning them on to the new digital asset space, to this new asset class, I should say, which is the digital asset space, guys. So let's do this. 16 people, guys. Don't forget to smash the like on the way in if you haven't had a chance to do that. I would appreciate it. Definitely helps with the channel and the YouTube algorithm. We want to get this channel out to as many people as possible. I hope you take the chance to retweet, get out there on Twitter and just put this channel out. Wealth Wednesday is starting now. We want to educate the masses on this new asset class. We want to let them know that they can earn money on their money. They don't have to keep it in the bank just because it feels safe. Yeah, I saw that term earlier today, responsible FOMO. I saw that earlier today. I think it wasn't from the Variable Bull though. What's good? What's going on, Staff Sergeant of Marines? Good to see you on the stream. Alex Yeet is in the building. Are you driving, bro? Julian Fishon. Hey, Siege. What's up with you, Julian? Good to see you. Well, Wednesday we're gonna get into it. We're gonna talk about putting your money to work for you, and you know was the mainstay in the financial asset space. A lot of people would say in the traditional finance space has been gold. So we'll talk a little bit about gold, why you want to own some gold and silver. We'll talk a little bit about that. But I just came across a new platform. It's called Staked. We're going to talk about that. I haven't heard about this one. And they got something called a robo advisor yield. Interesting. It's called Ray. Never heard of it. We're going to get into that a little bit. What's going on, Threadwick? Derek, you were first, bro. Good to see you on the stream. Crypto Delivery is in the building. You were early as well. Absolutely. Win Mullet. What's good, dude? I haven't heard from Cryptographics yet. I did friend him just to let you know. If you happen to catch him in the stream again, let him know, friend him. I followed him on Twitter, so hopefully he'll follow me back so we can chat, turn some business his way. XRP Joe's in the building. Happy Wealth Wednesday, Siege and XRP family. Absolutely. Happy Wealth Wednesday to you, my friend. Dano is in the building. What's good, Dano? 416 Crypto is here. What's up, 416 Crypto? Of course, my dude, TJ Jackson, is in the building. Good to see you, TJ. XRP is up 50% since January 13th of 2020. How about that? How about that? How about okay? Yeah, absolutely. That would make two of us that are really, really busy. So yeah, I just wanted to do my part and to follow him so we can start that process, and hopefully we'll be able to chat offline. What, Daniel? Somebody sent you 100,000 hot tokens? Shout out to Crypto Mike sending me 100,000 Hollow Chain tokens. Shout out to Crypto Mike. It's a good dude. I see he's been retweeting some of my stuff on Twitter as well. Cool guy, Crypto Mike. Looking forward to talking with him sometime. I've seen some of his YouTube videos. TJ Jackson, we winning, brother. I know you're doing well. We are winning. That is exactly right. TJ Coop 81's in the building. XRP is almost at 31 cents. Yeah, I saw that early on Fiat Leaks. Almost 31. 30 and a half cents. Yeah, absolutely. We need that Bitcoin dominance to kind of get down there. We need to flip that dominance around. That's the key. That is the key. We'll shall see. I think BTC's got to close out the week above 10, what, 10-1, something like that. XRP Bano says he loves crypto mine. Cool. Yeah, guys. So we're gonna get into it. Thanks for smashing the likes on the way in. I definitely appreciate that. So it's Wealth Wednesdays, right? So what we talk about is generational wealth strategies every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern time. Tell your friends, retweet this stream if you can do that, or tweet it out if you can do it. Let people know that this is something that we do. Real excited to talk about some DeFi platforms. We're going to talk about some reasons why everyone Spanish Fly is in the building. What's good, miss? How are you? Indeed. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. XRP is up 50%. I mean, I read that already. That is outstanding. Guys, we're going to talk a little bit about gold and silver. We can't ignore it. We know it's a mainstay. There's reasons behind it. Absolutely reasons behind it. I was listening to Mike Novogratz today. He said that he has more of his portfolio. I think he said he had more than 5% of his portfolio in BTC. More than 5%. More than 5%. Yeah, it's really a funny thing, right? The digital asset space for me is going to be a way to enter into other spaces, other financial, and take advantage of other financial instruments where there are there isn't a space that has the gains like the digital asset space has. It's just not. It is just not. It ain't the traditional stock market. Not that you shouldn't have some stocks, but it ain't the stock market. That's without question, right? That is without question. What did I do there? So yeah, guys. So gold and silver. How many? Let me ask you guys this first. How many of you own either gold and or silver? Let's start with that. That's a good question. How many of you own some gold or silver? XRP Lava's in the building. XRP Lava is here. What's good, XRP Lava? Good to see you on the stream. Devon Steve's in the building. Hey everyone, it's a good morning here. Good morning to you, Devon Steve. Good to see you on the stream as always, bro. When Mullah says got both, Devon Steve says a little of each. XRP Bano, you never heard of gold or silver? Staff Sergeant Marine says, I own gold. Standard equals XRP. Gotcha. I sold all my gold and silver to get XRP. Silver now, gold soon, says XRP Joe. Cool. TJ Jackson says, I have no precious metals. Neither do I, my friend. I sold all of mine. When I decided to go all in on XRP, I did everything I could humanly possibly do. Sold electronics. I did everything. I wanted to commit to this digital asset. At first, I started out 10, 11 different digital assets, and I still had my gold and silver. And then I decided, just after the partnerships and just doing my own homework, I was like, this is the greatest digital asset ever created. It is going to be in the bedrock and the framework and the foundation of a new financial system. I have to make sure I own this and I own enough for generational wealth. And so I got rid of the alts, sold the gold and silver. I mean, I got rid of, 2 or 3 Alexas and Dots, and I got rid of Sonos electronics. I mean, the speaker systems, anything that was just a luxury, I got rid of and committed to the digital asset space. Most of it to XRP. Like 416 Crypto says, none, all in digital. Yep, I would be the same way. Now, I know that it's going to be an opportunity to own some gold or own some silver. We all know that's going to be the opportunity. But when you're talking with your fiat dollars, there's this thing about wealth and there's this thing about hedging against stuff, right? Like a lot of times you got to get the wealth so that you can hedge against stuff. I'm not a big fan, and if you are, that is cool. But I'm a big fan of the Dave Ramsey approach to life and accumulating wealth, especially today in the 21st century. When Muller says, I'm a semi-prepper waiting for an apocalypse. How about that? I hear you, bro. I hear you, Win Mullet. XRP Harlem. Yeah, we're gonna. Yeah, I know there's some good ones out there. Did you guys know there was a thing called Ripple Singapore? Yeah, gold, silver, transference thereof. I thought it was interesting they did it out of Singapore. Ripple Singapore. I'm Ripple Singapore. Yeah, Ripple Singapore, and it's a gold place where you can buy gold and silver and different things like that. Ripple in Singapore, company in Singapore. Absolutely, yeah. I mean, debt is it's just an interesting thing. Most people will need to stay out of debt. A few people know how to manage debt, but it's not the everyday person that can manage the debt well. You know, real estate investing for me has always been debt management, right? Debt management as well. I mean, in the end, you may own some properties, but you and the bank own those properties, right? Until you own them outright, you and the bank own them, and it is a big debt management. I don't know, game, and you better be good at playing that game. Legendary's in the building. Good evening, Siege. Good evening to you. All right, so we got some people that own some gold. XRP is gold, says Be Free. I hear that. Aries video. I watched Aries video. Which one? I watched one. It was from 3 or 4 days ago, even though I watched it today. She mentioned that Ripple Singapore, and I had heard about Ripple Singapore before that, but I liked the kind of the deep dive. She went down the trail a little bit on that. Very interesting. When she exposed those billion-dollar wallets, billion USD, a billion on the Ripple ledger, 1 billion. There was a billion XRP on one wallet and one transaction from the same wallet, and then it was $1 billion. Was it BK.com? Was one, I believe was the wallet was from BK.com, and the other, it might have been BitMEX.io. It might have been BitMEX.io. Very, very interesting. $1 billion. She showed it. $1 billion USD. Yeah, that's the one I watched, right? $1 billion. 416 crypto. What? She didn't want to kind of go down, she didn't want to, you could tell, like, yeah, I don't think I want to really kind of go into who these people are and why these people are. She was like, this is not the video for that, but $1 billion. Warren Bartholomew is in the building. What's good with you, Warren? XRP Holland says, I have some gold, silver, and platinum. I hear you that, my friend. I hear you. I'm looking forward to getting back into gold and silver, but I don't in now. But let's go over it, even though good majority of you people, most of the people in the stream already have it. Make sure I didn't miss anybody coming in. I bought Charlie's Bags is in the building. Good to see you, bro. XRP Harlem, it's good to see you on the stream. I think I caught everyone in. Be Free, Legendary. Crypto Cajun is in the building. Hello, what's up, Crypto Cajun? Good to see you on the stream. I think I said hello, what's good to everybody that's in. Let's go over a little bit, some of the reasons why you might want to look into owning some gold and silver. You guys already do, so it's not really much to cover here. Let me see if I already got this. I think I already do. Let's see. Go over this just real brief, because it looks like most of you guys already understand the importance. Ten reasons for investing in gold and silver. Why buy gold? 10 reasons to invest in physical gold. Now, this is from a site, right? So, just as from Jeff Clark. Name sounds familiar. Senior precious metals analyst at Gold Silver. So that Jeff Clark name sounds really, really familiar. I feel like Palm Beach Research Group. Maybe that's the same dude. I don't know. Let's see. I'm going to go over this just real quick, but most of you guys understand the reason why. But that's traditional. That's a traditional space. Gotta, seems like you want to own some gold, some silver. 63 people on the stream, 35 likes, guys. If you didn't have a chance to smash a like on the way in, and it seems like a good, the majority of you guys have already done that, and I definitely appreciate that. Just collapse the chat real quick if you didn't get that chance. Go smash that like, and then come back and hang out. All right, so 10 reasons for investing in gold bullion. Is gold a good investment? Why should I buy gold bullion? It's natural and even prudent for an investor to wonder if a particular asset is a good investment or not. That's especially true for gold since it's an inert metal and doesn't earn any interest. But the reasons for owning physical gold go beyond the possibility of its price rising. Gold bullions offer distinct advantages that simply can't be found in almost any other investment. These advantages give you power as an investor. And yes, one of these reasons is because the price is poised to rise significantly. When was this? Doesn't have a date on this article here. But anyway, so to be fair, there's a risk associated with heavy gold investment. Dealers often charge premium fees. Authenticating older coins and bars can be a challenge, and the liquidation spread is large. But overall, the benefits when you buy bullion far outweigh the risk. And it is an essential part of any strong portfolio, an essential part. I agree. To get these advantages, you must buy physical gold, not paper like ETFs or futures contracts. These shares are nothing more than ones and zeros on a computer screen, making them not much different than the fiat currency you're hedging against. That's exactly right. You need to go buy bullion, like coins, bars, and even pure gold jewelry. Do this, and the true advantage of investing in gold are yours. Here are the top 10 reasons, according to this Jerry Clark dude, why every investor should buy some gold bullion with an emphasis on investment implications. Interesting little chart there. All right, gold is money. Okay. Gold is not used as a currency today, but its role as money makes it superior to any currency. In fact, gold has been money longer than any currency in history. Gold has been a store of value for at least 3,000 years. While one of the longest currencies in history, the British sterling pound, is about 1,200 years old. Even the United States of America has used gold as money more often than not in its history. One of the crucial promises of money is that it serves as a long-term store of value. Gold fulfills this promise better than any fiat currency. Look how much purchasing power all major government currencies have lost compared to gold. All major currencies have depreciated relative to gold. Oh, okay. That's what that is there. Got it. Got gold all the way up here, and then you got all the currencies going down here. The mark, the euro, the Reichsmark, the US dollar, the pound sterling, the, I don't know what that is, the euro. Interesting little chart there. All right, that's interesting. Gold is a tangible asset. If you buy physical gold, you can hold in your hand, something you can't do with most any other investment. Real gold can't be destroyed by fire, water, or even time. That I did not know. Unlike other commodities, gold doesn't need feeding, fertilizer, or maintenance. And since there's only so much gold available, it has an inherent value that these other commodities don't have. Those that criticize gold because it doesn't produce income misunderstand its role in a portfolio. It isn't gold's job to produce income. Its function is as money and a store of value. This is also why gold shouldn't be viewed as just another commodity. Gold doesn't get used up like oil or corn. In fact, almost all the gold ever dug up is still in existence. Okay, interesting. Gold has no counterparty risk. If you hold gold, bullion, not paper contract, no paper contract is needed to make it whole. No middleman or other party is necessary to fulfill a contractual obligation. That's because gold is the only financial asset that is not simultaneously some other entity's liability. That's an interesting point there. That's an interesting point. This is because gold will be the last man standing when bubbles pop or a crisis hit. Okay. Investment implication. Physical gold cannot go bankrupt or broke. Gold bullion will never default on promises or obligation. Gold can be private and confidential. Okay. Gold is liquid, and this is the one I'm having a little, liquid and portable. I guess if you have some gold, some coins, certainly those bars can't be too portable. Gold is also ideal because it's easy to sell and can be carried in your pocket anywhere you go. Yeah, okay. Gold is highly liquid. I'm not sure I buy that one. Virtually any bullion dealer in the world will recognize a gold eagle and buy it from you. You can sell it in your local coin shop, a pawn shop, a private party, an online dealer. It can always be sold for cash or for traded for goods. Okay. Gold is easy to store and comes with low maintenance and carrying costs. I'm not okay. Gold requires no specialized knowledge. Okay. Okay. Gold can protect against nefarious politicians. That's an interesting one to note. You don't have to be a conspiracy nut to understand that governments sometimes overreach. They can freeze bank accounts, garnish wages, and even confiscate funds. Talk to people who are victims of these actions. In an economic or financial crisis, well, I remember there was a point in time where they had everyone turn in their gold. Like, you didn't have an option. There was no choice. Diversifying internationally sounds complicated, but storing some physical gold outside your home jurisdiction today is not difficult. It's as easy as opening a bank or a brokerage account, and by doing so, you buy yourself some time in a worst-case scenario. Even if you never have to use this Plan B money, it's like an insurance policy. You could even someday use your proceeds of any sales to invest in other options. Yeah, okay. You still got to be able to get it somewhere, but I get it. Gold hedges your stock market investment. This is one I agree with. Want to hedge stocks you own? Do you sometimes worry about the stock market crash? Absolutely. Is that 9? I thought it was supposed to be 10. And this is comparing kind of gold versus, the S&P 500. Interesting stat right there. When stuff goes down, 8 out of 10 years? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6 out of 8 years, gold was in the positive, while the S&P 500 went down during those time frames. Gotcha. Gold will protect your portfolio in times of crisis. So, yeah, those are kind of the things that I agree with. The hedge against the market and a semblance of protection against your assets, right? Just in case you were wondering. So there it is, guys. That's just kind of the thing there. Gold. Silver, I think, is really, for me, silver is going to have the biggest gains and the biggest wins. But I won't be diversifying personally until the space, precious metals again, until I'm comfortable with my digital asset gains. Harley Cash, Crypto Siege, and me. That's right. What's good? What's good, Harley Cash? Gold was a terrible hedge back in 2008. How about that? The dude, exactly. 61 people in the stream and 43 likes, guys. I appreciate that big time. And if you didn't get a chance to smash that like on the way in, just collapse the chat, go smash the like. We will have another stream just like we had earlier, where we had so blessed to have just as many likes as we have viewers in the streams. That was a cool thing to see today, guys, and I appreciate you guys making that happen. Big time. Dano, that's a great point. Not liquid when prices are going up. They say we're not buying today. Yeah, I don't even know if the U.S. has any gold. That's a big mystery. Ibar Charlie's Bag says the most recognized gold coin in the world is the British gold sovereign. Of that, I did not know that. That's true. That's true, Windmullet. Absolutely. They will. I know there's a couple of exchanges that are taking BTC and your XRP for some gold. I wouldn't mind giving up some of that BTC for some gold. Yeah. Something I'm going to ask you guys, all you smart guys in the channel. I mean, this is off subject or off topic. If you own the top, besides Tether, if you own the top 20 digital assets, no, not including Bitcoin, but you own number 2 to number 21, or you don't include Tether, or you include Tether if you want. If you own the top 2 on CoinMarketCap all the way to the top 21, do you own Bitcoin? If you own the digital asset Ethereum and XRP and Cardano and EOS and Stellar, do you own BTC? Some of the smart guys on it, especially some of you guys have been in the space for a while. If you own other digital assets, do you own BTC? In other words, let's say you have no BTC in your wallet. You have a BTC wallet, but you don't have any BTC. If you own Ethereum, do you own BTC? If you own XRP, do you own BTC? If you own Cardano, do you own BTC? Anyone care to chime in on that one? When Mullet, I want to hear from you, bro. I want to hear from you, When Mullet. You own the number 2 cryptocurrency down to the number 22 cryptocurrency. Do you own BTC? Because you own those digital assets. Be Free says yes. Jackie33, what's good, miss? Good to see you on the stream. She says yep. Jay Hotto is in the building. How you doing, Jay? Says yes. Carl Grandmasan says no, you don't. Says no, you don't. XRP Beno says maybe you own things forked off BTC. Gotcha. So my question is, if you own digital assets, do you in fact still own BTC? Right? You got your portfolio. You own XRP. You own XRP. You own. I mean, what's the top 10 right now? Let me see something. What's the top 10? I'm gonna see. All right, so guys, look, you own some ETH, you own some XRP, you own some Bitcoin Cash, you own some BSV. God bless you. God bless you. You own some Litecoin, you own some EOS, you own some Tether, some Binance Coin, some Tezos, some Cardano, some Monero. You own some Stellar and Tron. Tron is number 14. What in the wide world? You own some Ethereum Classic and Link and Dash. What is? Oh wow, the Huobi token. Huobi. You own some Neo. I don't even know what Leo is. You own some Cosmos. Shout out to you. Do you own BTC? My answer to that question is yes, you do. My answer is yes, you do. Dano says 100% is 100%. Dano says 1,000% is 1,000%. 416 Crypto says, I think the returns from 2 to 20 would outperform BTC. I agree. 10,000%, 416 Crypto. Mokeman is in the building. What's good with you, Mokeman? I don't think I've seen you in the stream before, my friend. Where are you checking in from? I don't own BTC. I can buy a whole one right now, too. Still up in the air about it. Got you, bro. Here's my belief. My belief is if you own the second crypto to the 21st crypto, that you own BTC. And here's the reason why. I say it because you have an option. You have an option with Ethereum to when it goes from 200 to 20,000, because that's what my dude DIY investing is calling on, a 20,000 ETH, a $20,000 ETH. If you own Ethereum, you have a chance, you have an option when it's time for you to do your thing, USD to BTC or Tether. Those are your options. Those are the smarter options. You can go right into BTC, can you not? I believe you can. So my question is, what is going to be the biggest bang on your buck owning $2,000 worth of ETH or owning $2,000 worth of BTC? And ETH is right up there's number 2, so they're very similar in market caps, right? For me personally, I think that you do own BTC. That I do. I think I get you, man. I get you, man. I get you, right? Are you talking to me, Matt LaRoche? Matt LaRoche, if you own the number 2 coins all the way to the number 21 coins, do you own BTC? In other words, you have no BTC in your wallet. You got a BTC wallet, but you own zero. But you've decided to put your fiat dollar into ETH and XRP and Cardano and EOS and Bitcoin Cash and BSV. With owning those digital assets, do you now own BTC? I hear you, Holly Cash. I hear you, my friend. I say yes. I say yes, you do. So my thing is, if I take my hard-earned fiat dollars today, we're not talking 2012 or 2011, right? Or 2010. Today, when I take my $1,000 worth of hard-earned cash, to me, and you smart guys in there, let me know if you agree or not, I'm going to get a better return on my $1,000 having put it into ETH, XRP, Cardano, EOS, what else? Tezos, Link. What do you think? Where is your $1,000 going to give you the best return? And I would argue that it is not BTC. I heard Mike Novogratz say something that I thought was very interesting. This is Mike Novogratz. I just listened to him today. He was on the stage with Naveen Gupta. He says that Bitcoin has proven itself. It's a store of value, and it has value because you and I say that it has value. This is what Mike Novogratz said on stage. Because you and I say it has value, it has value. So, this is the question that I just think a lot of people don't think about. When you put $1,000 or into BTC, you're buying someone else's BTC, right? I mean, right? I get that, right? The digital assets, I get it, right? But to me, that example, and he actually used this word, and uses example, but art has a value to it, right? Art has become this collectible thing that people out there who enjoy art say that is valuable. My thing is, where is the use case behind it? There's no use case to art. In the digital asset space, there's a lot of projects that are similar to art. You and I and the teams behind these projects say that it's valuable. Say that it's valuable. Believe that it's valuable. Right? But where's the use case? Where is the real world use case? And here's the thing. What is the digital asset that's going to come out of this space 3 to 5 years from now that's going to be like art? Because we already know what's going to be like gold. We already know it. The thing that's going to be like gold is Bitcoin. But what's that thing that's going to be like art that these people out there, they're looking at it, they see it, and yeah, wow, yep, beautiful, beautiful. And if you own it, people want it. Not gold, because gold, the digital gold, Bitcoin has a chance to be the digital gold. So what I'm thinking is, I want to get the biggest return on my dollar. The biggest return on my dollar. And I think $1,000 worth of Ethereum or Ethereum, XRP, and Cardano split up 333. I'm going to get a bigger return on my money. And if I want to put some of that into BTC to say that I have some BTC, I can. Staff Sergeant Marine says, Jay Hodge said it. He said, just like art. Look at that. Look at that. He said, just like art. Jay Hodge, how about that? We're thinking the same way, bro. Siege, correct, because simply you can buy more shares of any other crypto than you can with BTC. Simple. Yep. And I agree with my man. Shout out to my man, Carl Wagner. He says he can't get on the streams much anymore because he's working a lot to increase the size of his position with XRP. He said that BTC was the biggest distraction in the digital asset space. Harley Cash says crypto siege with 10 exclamation points. That is exactly correct. In North Carolina, I probably heard of that. I bought Charlie's bags. I know there were, I know is one in North Carolina and two in Texas. What's the name of the one in North Carolina? I wonder. I bought Charlie's bags. If you don't know who VOSK Coin is, okay, look him up on YouTube. His recent video is a tour of crypto mining farm in North Carolina. It's totally awesome. Gotcha. Mokeman. Did Mokeman turn some people on to Link? You have to, and XRP Lava, great point. You have to take care of the art also and highly insure it. That's exactly right. I think I might have heard about that. I bought Charlie's bags. Crypto Dictator's in the building. What's good with you, Crypto Dictator? Carl, BTC is a distraction. Yeah, and I believe it's the greatest distraction in the digital asset space. TJ Jackson says, I don't care for BTC. I do appreciate what it has done for the space, though. And I thought it was very, very interesting listening to Novogratz and how he was, in essence, selling the BTC. Now, why do you think, in essence, he was selling BTC? Why do you think that is? Why do you think that is? I don't think it's going to go to zero. I have someone, a very smart geopolitical person, believes that it's going to go to zero. Well, he said $300, but I don't think BTC is going to go to zero because there's a lot of money that wants BTC to win. They, the super ultra wealthy, they love the idea of owning something that a bunch of other rich and wealthy people want to own as well. They love that. They love that. And so I think because of that, it won't go to zero unless Harley Cash, if it gets attacked, not the 51% attack, which that would help to its demise as well. But if the powers, the World Economic Forum, the United Nations, if they decide to attack BTC because of the energy consumption and whether the emissions that happen because of mining, and they make a decision to attack it, it's over. It is over. It's over. Because all they got to do is put some rules and laws and regulations to put, to get rid of the mining. Now, if BTC, if it evolves to something where the mining is not required and the energy consumption is not required, if it gets away from that, it has a chance. It has a chance. It has a chance. Alex G, the big money to be made in BTC, it's already been made. This is the time for the new tech. That's exactly right. And XRP is the standard. Ripple Ledger is going to be the base for the new financial system. That is exactly right, Alex G. That is without question. And that's why I made a decision to. I remember again, I had Holochain, I had I had tons of Holo, tons of Tron, tons of VeChain. a lot of EOS, a lot of ETC, and I got rid of everything. And I said, look, there's going to be a clear cut, not the only winner, but a clear cut. This is going to be the standard. This is going to be the thing. Use case and utility will be the word, will be the narrative. And the greatest one for use case and utility that solve real world problems that are being used in the world where the bank teller says, oh, Exxon's really? Cool, I heard about that. That's that new thing. Oh, really? It uses XRP? Yeah. Wow. Coil? Oh my God, yeah. My friend does a blog on Coil. Oh, those payments are in XRP. It's a micropayments and right? All these use cases. Forte Gaming, all these use cases. That's going to be the thing. And XRP has everything behind it, the software, the ledger, the ILP. And I'm like, well, I got to get my position. I have a once in a 5 lifetime opportunity to take fiat dollar that is inflationary and put it into an asset that is deflationary, that is going to be the standard for decades to come. And so that's what I did. Everything possible to get to my position where I knew if I didn't touch 70 to 80% of it, never touched it, that it would create generational wealth. And most of that I would see in my lifetime. And then once I got to that good point, then I decided, okay, let's get some other stuff now. But that just recently happened, like less than a month ago. Right? So there that is. Matt LaRose says, I want a house. The owner doesn't accept CBC Civic. So I engage property real estate to organize sale, and I swap CBC value, Civic value, for either whatever BTC or XRP or whatever they use. Simple. Yeah. Fadi, forgive me, I think I'm going to pronounce your last name wrong. Hawele? Appreciate you being here. Is that Fadi or Fadi? Fadi, probably Fadi. Might be Fadi. Yeah, Crypto Siege, I agree. That is the best. But my question to you, if we are so certain, why wouldn't we be seeing people buy it all up? If we are so certain, why wouldn't we be seeing people buy it all up? And I think you're talking about BTC there. Yes, we did break 31 cents. Are you talking about why aren't people buying up XRP? We did break 31 cents because I think people are buying up XRP. I think there's some super wealthy people that are buying it. I saw Crypto Eddie's video today. Again, it was a 3 or 4 day old video, but she showed a Ripple wallet, $1 billion. She said billion. She showed it. Maybe it was a million, but she said it was $1 billion. It looked like $1 billion to me. With all the great news, it's going to create generational wealth. People could not afford to stay out of this. Yeah. And the thing is, the vast majority of people, Fadi, they don't know. The biggest misconception is because we are in this space, you and I, Fadi, and we're so excited and we are so into this site, into this space, that we think the people out there know. They just simply don't know. And unfortunately, just like the modern investor said, they are not going to start to listen. They are not going to think that it's okay to listen until mainstream media, well, let's put it this way, until old money by way of mainstream media tells them that it's okay. That, my friend, unfortunately, is going to be the reality for the masses. For the masses, unfortunately. So, guys, let's talk about earning some money on your money. Let's talk about earning some money on your money. Call Grand Masana, you have a great point. I think BTC will stay and will keep a certain value. Holding BTC will be like holding a piece of work of art. a piece of history. I agree. I do agree. Even if you own some. But what I was making, the point that I was making is if I own XRP, I already own BTC. If I own Cardano and I got a nice bag of Cardano, I already own BTC. Because at any time and point that I want to, I can cash out into BTC. Now, you might not be able to say that for the number 3,000th coin, right? Number 3,333. You might not be able to say it for that coin, right? Because there might not be no liquidity there. But if you're in the top 20 to 25, there'll be some liquidity there. Right? Deep Mind is in the building? Oh, man, Deep Mind, what's going on, bro? I didn't even see you checking in, bro. Residual income is what I'm looking for. Let's get into how to get your money to work for you. Putting your money to work. Guys, who in here has heard of a platform called Stake? Stake. Who in here has heard of that platform called Stake? I got a feeling that Spanish Fly knows about it. And Spanish Fly, Jackie 33, I'm getting this feeling. Have you ladies heard about Stake? Did it break 31 cents? What in the wide world? Let me see what's going on. Let's see if Live CoinWatch got it up 31 cents. The next one is 41 cents, guys. That's the next one. Just ask Blockchain Backer. The Blockchain Backer has got your back. Where is it? Oh, this says Live CoinWatch got 30.8 cents. Doesn't have 31 yet. What does Binance have? Where did you guys see 31? CoinMarketCap? Whoa, shoot. Binance got it at 31 cents. Woo! Binance got it at 31 cents, the regular Binance. How about that? That's something. That is something right there. I'm glad to see that. Whoa, 31 cents. So the next mark is supposed to be like 41, 42 cents. All right, so anybody heard of this platform called Stake? Stake? I missed a super chat? Let's see. Oh, XRP Harlem. Thanks, Siege. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you being here, XRP Harlem. And thank you so much for the $2 super chat. I appreciate that. Win Mullet, thank you for keeping me on my feet, bro. I appreciate that. Hold on one second, guys. Lady? Sorry? I thought I heard some screaming or something. Anybody heard of this platform called Stake? Stake? Anybody? Hey, you guys are on this. You guys are on it. Anybody here is Stake? Anybody here is Stake? Steak and potato. Mokeman says steak and potatoes, Ethan Tezos, plus cross-border XRP with cheese. How about that? At Crypto Siege, I tagged you on Twitter for a VeChain product demo of Walmart China supply chain demo. What? You did? You tagged me? Okay. So I guess I have to go to my notifications to see that, huh? All right, Sam Beckett, I appreciate that, my friend. Anybody here Stake? The platform Stake. I don't see any yeses. Let's go over this a little bit. STAKE. What about Robo Advisor Yield? What about Robo Advisor? What in the world? Robo Advisor Yield. Anybody heard of that one? You guys are fun. There's a stake in the heart of Count Dracula. Nope. Let's go over. I just discovered these today. I find it to be very, very interesting. How about Tim Ogilvy? Anybody heard of that dude, Tim Ogilvy? Let's look at some stuff here. Let me pull up some things. I found this platform to be very, very interesting. It's called, oh, I guess I put stake. It's called Staked with a D. Maybe if I would have spelled it correctly, you guys would have known what I'm talking about, huh? Robo Advisor for Yield. Let's go over this one first. Ah, I hate when I do that. I don't know why I did that. I hate when I do that. Check this out. Wait for that to pull up. Siege, I would love your opinion on the crypto IRAs. Yeah, I've only watched a little bit of an interview, TJ Jackson, about one of them. I did speak with someone from Perpetual Assets about 3 months ago. We didn't get the chance to talk in detail. I would imagine some of the portfolio and something like that would be cool. If they ever happen to come up with one where you have more control of your assets, which I believe the one in the Digital Asset Insiders is one of those. I have to check with Perpetual Assets to kind of see. Some of your portfolio in there, I wouldn't imagine to be a bad thing. All right, let me see what I got. Robert Westberg is in the building. Good to see you, Robert. Yeah, a lot of staking going on, Spanish Fly. A lot of staking. Matic is going to start staking also. Interesting. Don't you find that interesting? So here's the thing. I wanted to share something with you. It's called staked.us. Tim Ogilvy is the CEO. Let me change this. Change the view here real quick. James Clark. You look like the Daryl Strawberry of crypto. I've never heard it. That I've never been compared to looking like Daryl Strawberry. But that dude he was pretty good at one time in his life, wasn't he? All right, let's look at Staked. So here's Stake. The CEO is Tim Ogilvy. Stake operates the most secure, performant, and cost-effective block production nodes for decentralized proof-of-stake protocols on behalf of institutional investors. Our multi-tier signing and listening node architecture delivers stakeholders the ideal combination of security, scalability, and decentralization. The Stake team has a long, successful track record of starting, building, and operating web services at companies such as Perfect, Vimeo, AdBuyer, MediaOcean, Vimeo, Planetron, Flavors.me, okay, and Think Gaming. Tim Ogilvy is the CEO. Tim founded Y Combinator backed Think Gaming service as a solution data platform. S as a service. I forget what that AAS is. It's something as a service. Data platform focused on mobile games. Think Gaming. And then Seth Rainey, CEO. And then it's got a CLO. That's cool. So it's called Stake. And they got up here, they got yields, they got robo-advisor, they got technology, and they got partners. Let's look at robo-advisor. Let's check that out. I don't want to do all that. Robo-advisor for yield. Select an option from below to deposit funds in a new RAY or manage an existing RAY. Mint or manage. Open or manage. Interest compounds continuously. So this is like the robo-advisor that they have today in the traditional spaces where, you basically you can pick a platform and they kind of divvy out your assets based upon the returns you would like to kind of get. And so now they have this in a staking platform in the DeFi space. I find it to be very, very interesting. Let's check out the yields. And then I'm going to check the partners out. So here's the yields. Key staking and financial metrics. Ethereum, Tezos, Cosmos, Dash, Cardano, USDC, V Systems, Decred, Icon, Algorand is going to be a really, really popular one. Synthetics, Horizon, Terra, DAI, and Loom. And some of these I've never even heard of before. Look at Kava down here at the bottom, guys. Kava. Isn't that interesting? Now let's see one that is probably pretty popular. Let's take a look at Tezos. Nominal yield is 6.5%. Staked 78.2%. Inflation is 5.1%. So your real yield is 1.3%. No lockup period. The market cap is 2.75 billion. Daily volume 1.7449 million. Issued every cycle, 4,096 blocks or 3 days to validator. Okay, cool. So they got the nominal yield and then they got the real yield, which essentially is nominal yield minus inflation gives you your real yield. And the highest real yield right now is Cardano at 7.2%. No, I don't. Anybody know what V Systems is? VSYS? I have no idea what that is. Algorand at 10.2%. I'm wondering if that's why Binance.us decided to do some staking. Horizons or Zen 16 point. No, that's minus. That says minus 16.7%. So why would you do that? What's it got going on here? Staked, and it's got inflation. Interesting that Icon is in there. I find that to be real interesting. But guys, what they're saying essentially is you put your money. Now, there's some platforms where one of the platforms I read, and it might be Stake, where you don't actually, or it might be the Ray, you still keep control of your keys. You don't actually put your assets on the platform. And I think it's the Ray one, but I'll check into that and see. So there it is, guys. It's called stake.us, and it is by the CEO is Tim Ogilvy. Let me look at this robo-advisor again. Partners, technology, yields. I already looked at that. But I think that's interesting. Let me see something. Please make note, ensure that you understand the risks associated with the robo-advisor yield system. The RAID contracts and affiliate opportunities such as Compound, DYDX, Fulcrum, etc. are experimental. You could lose all of your funds if the smart contracts are hacked or the funds are frozen. RAID is only appropriate for sophisticated investors who understand RAID's technology, the affiliated opportunities, and general ownership of digital asset. Stake provides this interface as an easy way to deposit assets into RAID, but has no control over the smart contract and provides no guarantees on asset security. Please do your own research. Interesting. That's interesting. That's very, very interesting. Let's check out some of the ones that we know have some insurance behind them. And that would be Celsius, Nexo, So here's something. Celsius Network versus Nexo. Celsius and Nexo are very similar products that are neck and neck in the features they have. Both companies offer crypto savings accounts and loans at highly competitive rates with industry-leading products. They both offer Bitcoin custody that is insured for up to $100 million USD per wallet. It is per wallet. Both support a variety of crypto assets and fee-free. They have native currencies in addition to offering Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other popular cryptos. While using them in slightly different ways, they incentivize the use of their native currency by offering favorable rates. Luckily for Celsius Network, their native currency has been growing faster than Bitcoin. However, it's also much more prone to volatility. I don't know when this was written. It's not compulsory to use their native currencies. However, you won't receive the much higher rates if you choose not to. In this comparison, we take a much closer look at both products to break down which is better. What is Celsius? Is a leading provider of savings accounts and lending in the crypto industry. They have millions of users, and offer some of the most compelling features and rates. Nexo is a crypto loans and savings platform that allows you to borrow. We know that. It's developed by a fintech team who have been building similar products for the last 10 years. They offer savings accounts in a large range of cryptos, including most stablecoins. Core features for Celsius: 100 million of USD insurance on custodial assets, large range of asset classes, no fees to set up, use, or withdraw, weekly compounding interest. Nexo, same thing, licensed and regulated financial institution. I think it's interesting that Nexo has that. Celsius doesn't say licensed and regulated financial institution. I don't know how old this is. No fees to set up, use, or withdraw, compounded daily interest, experienced team from Deloitte. The pros: no fees, insured third-party wallets from BitGo, weekly compound, created by reputable team, reduce interest rates on loans with sell tokens. Nexo, BitGo custody. Additional credit is automatically and instantly available upon appreciation of your crypto value. No credit checks. So that's the same thing. 10 plus years of successful credit, that's the same thing. So what is unique about Celsius? Offers a native cryptocurrency called Cell. This currency has grown faster than Bitcoin over the last 12 months, and they offer more competitive interest rates for both savings and loans when using the native token. Nexo's most unique characteristic is that it supports more than 45 fiat currencies and many cryptos. In addition to this, the team have been working together for 10 years. Cool. How safe is it? Celsius wallets are stored at BitGo, 100 million by Lloyd's per wallet. Nexo offers two-factor authentication and something called SOC2 Type 2 certified. So here's the rates. It has BlockFi, it has Compound on here also. Compare Celsius Network and Nexo alternatives. So Compound, Celsius, and Nexo. This BlockFi. 1 year term, minimum amount is 5,000 for BlockFi. Compound has no minimum amount. ZRX is the currency. Oh, so 0x has something. Okay. Stablecoin, REP, basic attention, SII, DAI, and Ethereum. Celsius and Nexo are often very similar features and share many of the same pros and cons. We do, however, think that Celsius Network is the more mature offering with more features, more assets that are supported, and generally a more polished experience. For this reason, we recommend Celsius Network over Nexo. And this is from a site called bitcompare.net. Earns money on your money. So what do you guys think about this stake platform? I don't know. Let me see something. I don't like that part there. Earn crypto from staking. Refer delegates to stake and earn a share of the staking rewards. We support 2x to 5x more proof of stake tokens than other validators, giving you the most opportunity to earn rewards. You get paid for referrals. You build a staking business, turnkey platform APIs to offer staking to your customers and generate a new revenue stream for your business. Isn't that interesting? But I thought when I read about this that it was you still kept control of your keys. That's interesting here. But anyway, guys, it's something to kind of look into a little bit more and see. For me, I'm sticking with Celsius. I've never heard of robo-advisor. I thought that was pretty interesting. When I click on partners, this is what comes up. So there it is, guys. Earning interest on your interest. It feels as though it's like it's Celsius network. Maybe Nexus is close. Nexo is close. But it feels like it's the Celsius network without question. So yeah, do we want to own some gold and silver? Absolutely. But our best way to earn some money on our money is going to be on platforms that pay us interest on our money and then interest on our interest. I didn't know who was going to be the winner there, but the Big Compare chose Celsius as the winner. Tony G likes Nexo. Deep Mind says, I find it interesting that both Satoshi and Arthur Britto are both ghost figures. Yeah. Yeah. XRP Harlem, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Absolutely. Morris Prince C7 says, Celsius not in Washington State yet. Wow. We'll link up for sure when it's available. I hear you, bro. I did increase my position on that platform. Jermaine Jackson, good to see you. Just I like the movement. I like the message. I like what they're trying to do. I love that the Celsius network pays back 80% back to the stakeholders. And the stakeholders are people who put their digital assets on the platform. I really do like that. What you missed out? You missed out when the token was point. We talking about the sell token, Tony G? Oh, okay. You're talking about Nexo, probably. Deep Mind is a good point. I suggest folks first read the agreements, fine print when reviewing and staking on loan platforms. That is exactly right. That's a great point, Deep Mind. Thanks for pointing it out. It's hugely, hugely important. One of the reasons why I leaned more towards Celsius. But I would not put all of my digital assets on any platform. You guys haven't. How can any platform stake you without the keys? I don't know. I don't know. I don't honestly don't know. But what's the deal with Tezos? Like, you don't have to put Tezos anywhere. Like, how are you staking it through your ledger? Right? When Mullet, can't you stake Tezos through your ledger? I mean, so in essence, that's you're not really putting it anywhere, right? I mean, I don't know. I would think. Wouldn't you still have control of your keys that way? Is it stake as a service? SAS, stake as a service. There you go. Thank you. Who said that? Staff Sergeant. Thank you. Whoa, Mokeman says Siege. I heard there's a guy in my town who drives a yellow Lambo. They said he made 10 million off of BTC. I see him all the time. Yeah, and there's plenty of stories like that. Plenty, plenty of stories like that. You don't know them. Plenty. You know, plenty of them, guys. All right, guys, listen, I got to wrap up. I got a business training that I got to get to. I'm actually 10 minutes, 15 minutes late. Ms. Crypto Siege is handling that for me before I get to it. Guys, don't forget that you can earn money on your money. You can earn interest on your interest. You know, you certainly have to be careful. You certainly don't want to put all of your digital assets on any one platform. That is without questions. Test. You know, I always test small little amounts, 100 to 500, small, teeny tiny. Test it out, see how it works. Put some on, take it off. Can I withdraw it when I want to withdraw it? Right? That's what I want to do. I want to withdraw it when I want to withdraw it. So all these different things I check, I test before I put my digital assets on any platform to support that platform. And I can say right now, personally, I'm really, 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 really happy with Celsius. You know, do your own homework, do your own due diligence. Check out some videos from Alex Mashinsky. Check out the message behind what he's doing and see if it's something for you. But certainly for me, test small dollar amounts, check it out, see how it goes. How easy is it to use? How easy is it for you to withdraw? You know, what's their Telegram like, their Telegram chat like? Are they responsive? Does the owner and CEO get in there and interact with the people? All of those boxes were checked for me when I checked out Celsius. Robert Westberg says, Crypto Siege and another live great stream in the can, and XRP at 31 plus on Binance. Love it. All right, guys, listen, I'm going to wrap up the stream like I do all my streams and remind you of this, and that is old money doesn't want you to win. They don't want us to win. They would rather us remain a cog in their perpetual wheel of trading our time for dollars. They don't want us to play in the same playground that they play in, where we allow our money to work for us. This is our chance to win, guys. The digital asset space is our chance to win. We are in the midst of the greatest transfer of wealth in the history of man. Are you participating? Or are you standing on the sidelines? Here's what I do know, that the battle for you has already been fought, and the victory is yours. Go get it. I'll talk to you soon, guys. See ya. Bye. I know you are, Wimball. I know you are, bro.